morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog. This one is very, very special.
Oh, long awaited, and my face is all flushed. Well, not only is it 106 today, but I'm so excited about where we are. It's taken 6 months to make this happen.
We are on the 19th floor of the Plaza Hotel in downtown Las Vegas.
We are in the North Tower, the new wing, newly remodeled. It's a fabulous room, and wait till you see the surprise out the window.
You'll see that. I won't show it to you now, but you'll see it when we do the room tour. There's quite a surprise out the window. So, as we said, we were invited to come down here, and we are going to go to Oscar's tonight. We are going to have a cabana tomorrow at the pool. And right now, I think we're just going to chill out here and just look at the view, right?
We sure are, and we're going to explore the whole property over the next 2 nights. We've got a 2-night stay, and we're actually going to do 2 vlogs out of it.
Yes.
So you'll see all the details.
And the thing about the Plaza, it's got a big place in my heart because my whole history of Las Vegas started right down here at the train station.
It absolutely did, and we'll tell you that story as we go along.
All right. Get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
The Plaza. If you haven't seen it lately, you haven't seen it. About 10 years ago, they spent $35 million to remodel and reinvent everything from the casino floor to the rooftop, and they haven't stopped improving the guest experience since. This prime spot at number 1 Main Street is the gateway to the Fremont Street experience and a great place to call home base during your Vegas vacation. The main lobby to the Plaza is just off Main Street. We love all the signage here welcoming visitors back and celebrating their golden anniversary. This iconic property opened in July 1971, but we're going to have more on that later. One cool thing to note is that you can rent a car right here at the Plaza, much quicker and more convenient than at the airport. Across from the reception desk is the coffee bar, open till 2 p.m. on weekdays and 5 p.m. on weekends. They feature a local roasted Plaza blend coffee as well as fresh grab-and-go snacks. All right, let's go check out the room.
Welcome to 50 years of fun at the Plaza.
We were booked into one of the brand new Lux rooms on the 19th floor, and we can confirm they are fresh and modern. There are more than 100 of these that were built in the North Tower in 2019 at a cost of $15 million. The room is 325 square feet. There's a pillow-top mattress and luxury bedding. We just love the desk with the USB charging ports, and also the pair of chairs on the other side of the bed. There's an armoire for the clothes and suitcase. A coffee maker, and a fridge for your cold drinks. The TV has a great splash screen, and fun fact, if you book by July 1st, you can get the 50 Years of Fun package, which includes these goodies. $50 food and beverage credit, up to $50 free slot play, $75 bingo match play, 50 years of Plaza memorabilia, late checkout, early check-in, and my favorite, free parking. In fact, we scored some of that 50th memorabilia ourselves. We were invited to stay by Plaza Marketing Manager Lisa, and she left us a lovely gift at the reception desk. Thank you so much, Lisa. In the bathroom, there is a step-in shower, a generous vanity top, and spa-quality bath items. Note that the Plaza does have studios and suites available as well. As a matter of fact, a total of 995 rooms. And then there's this. Worth the price of admission and then some. We are facing due east, right above the Fremont Street canopy, and with a perfect bird's eye view of the entire stadium swim at Circa. Holy mackerel, what a view, and wow, what a pool deck. All right, check off room tour done. It's time now to go down to the casino level and get the lay of the land. The 80,000 square foot Plaza Casino features over 700 of your favorite slots and the best odds on video poker in all of downtown. You can find low limit table games here, also available 24/7. The Keno Lounge runs games from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. And the Plaza has an area devoted to the most watched influencer for slot machines on YouTube, Brian Christopher. Try your luck on Brian's favorite slot machines right here. Okay, we can't resist another minute. We just have to go across the street, under that magical canopy, and do the Fremont Stroll on a Sunday afternoon. We've told you about Fremont Street in earlier videos, but today, with history on our minds, we just marvel at these icons, old and new. It's already hard to remember a time when Circa wasn't here, even though it's only been open for a matter of months. The Golden Nugget, Binion's, the Pioneer Club, the Four Queens, the Fremont, live circus performers on the stages, and above it all, the ever-changing canopy in bursts of brilliant color. Nowhere else on earth but right here in Las Vegas. And at the end of your walk, the Plaza commands the view. On Sunday evening, we enjoyed the culinary delights to be found in the dome above the entrance at Oscar's Steakhouse. We actually devoted a vlog to that experience last week, and we will add a link in the description box in case you missed it. But our advice, don't miss Oscars. And yet again, we couldn't resist the lure of Fremont Street at night. With Nevada just moving to fully open, this was the first weekend where Fremont could pull out all the stops. Great music on the stages, and a great party atmosphere. The zipliners zoom overhead. Everybody is singing Journey songs, and there's even street art. Sensory overload indeed, and we are here for it all. Back at the Plaza, I did a little gaming at the bar with my new player's card, and after a full day, we headed back to our room to admire the view. It's the next day, and we decided to kick off our Monday morning with a stroll outside for some art appreciation. In 2017, the Plaza jumped on the downtown art culture bandwagon in a big way, commissioning 3 murals on their North Tower. This trio, each 21 stories tall, is probably the largest ever installed on a single building. Cultivate Harmony faces Main Street. It was created by street artist Shepard Fairey and is meant to be both decorative and meaningful, reminding us to strive for peace and harmony. Behind closed doors is one of the 5 murals in downtown Las Vegas by artist DeFace. This one is overlooking the Plaza pool deck. The artist is fascinated with the comings and goings in hotels, and this comic book rendering is an homage to hotel life. And finally, this mural overlooking Interstate 15 is a Vegas-themed tribute to the Cassius Marcellus Coolidge dogs playing poker. The artists are called Fail, an artistic collaboration from Brooklyn, New York. Patrick McNeil and Patrick Miller. Time to head back inside and see what's for breakfast. Hash House A Go-Go, just off the lobby, is known for the best breakfast on Fremont. It's practically legendary in this town. It's a homegrown franchise that serves farm-fresh food in huge portions and in creative combinations. We have already put this place on our breakfast at list with Paula, coming very soon. Just around the bend from the lobby in the other direction is the well-placed Plaza food court. There's a store here for your sundries and several options for a quick meal, sandwich, or snack.
Good morning, everybody, from the food court. It is Monday morning. We are heading up to our cabana at the pool shortly, but we wanted to get some sustenance. I scored myself an English breakfast tea at the coffee spot. I got a muffin and Dale got a yogurt, so we're just having a light breakfast. I have to say, Hash House A Go-Go was mobbed not going there today after that huge steak dinner last night.
The Plaza pool is on the rooftop with access from the 5th floor of the South Tower, and it is seasonal. It was fully refurbished in 2016 to invoke a retro Palm Springs meets classic downtown Las Vegas vibe. There's just one pool, but it's a really spacious deck with seating in both sun and shade. There are private cabanas, a walk-up bar right next to the pool. And a really whimsical-looking food truck. It was a rare cloudy morning when we went to the pool, but we settled into our comfy cabana, put our feet up, and got pampered by our server, Vienna. What makes this pool deck unique are the 12 pickleball courts. Pickleball, if you aren't familiar, is a paddle sport that combines elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong and is a lot of fun to play. The Plaza has more courts than any other spot in town and hosts the Las Vegas Pickleball Open every September. If you're on the pool deck, make sure you walk over to the wall and take a look at the scenery and the skyline around you. For fans of old Las Vegas, you can't get any better than what you're seeing right here. On Monday afternoon, we finally met our host Lisa from marketing and were treated to a personal tour. Come along with us as we peek behind closed doors. This spot was the site of the first train station in Las Vegas, constructed in 1906. The Union Pacific Station replaced it in 1940 and lasted 30 years until it was demolished to make room for, you guessed it, the Union Plaza Hotel. The hotel opened in July 1971, but the railroad routes remained until 1997. The Amtrak station was directly connected to the hotel and was the only train station in the country located in a casino.
All right, I'm going to pause the video here for just a second to tell you a little story. Back in 1978, I decided I was going to come out to Las Vegas. Well, actually, it's a longer story than that, but when I did that, decided I needed to sell everything I had and drive across country, and all the little doodads, clothes, and stuff like that, I put on an Amtrak train because back then, couldn't afford a moving company to take the stuff across country. So, as the stuff was heading across country on the Amtrak, which got here quicker than I did, somebody met it at the station and took it off for me. And it included, I had a box probably 4 foot by, well, oh my gosh, it was 4 foot, 2 foot, and 2 foot wide, full of nothing but music. Every bit of the music that I had, and I trusted it with Amtrak, and I put it all on there, and it got here, and it worked out great. So that is, I always consider that my roots in Las Vegas started right there at that Union Plaza station. Now, a little bit later on in this video, I'm going to tell you another story about why I came to Las Vegas, and that also has to do with the Union Plaza Hotel. All right, let's get back to the video.
Next on the tour, we headed through the casino and to the showroom. This is a classic old-style Vegas showroom at the Plaza, basically unchanged since it first opened.
We took down the curtains in the front for a few shows that have been in here, but everything else is the carpet, the curtains, the booths.
And it's still that beautiful red velvet. It's so classic of Vegas showrooms from the 70s.
Totally.
Here's a little reminiscence of how I felt when I first saw it while sitting at Oscar's.
Let me tell you a story. When we walked in the door, the stage that goes, the steps that go up to the stage, there's a little chandelier over the top of it. I walked in the door, I had to stop. I had my suitcase, and I stopped. I said, "Oh my gosh!" I took a deep breath because I have not been in here in over 40 years. I have not been in the front door, and there was the stage, the steps. It all looked exactly the same. It was like going back in time. It was just amazing.
Okay, stopping the video one more time. The reason it was so emotional when I saw that, and I had not walked in all those years, was because I was actually offered a job to play in the showroom at the Union Plaza Hotel. Union Plaza didn't know it, but an agent told me I was, and he lied. There was no job. So, came all the way out to Las Vegas, no job. That's the reason it was so emotional. All right. Let's get back to the video.
All right, I just remembered I was in that showroom one more time. That was when Paul and I were on our honeymoon, and I took her to see the Mickey Finn show. He did afternoons there at the Plaza, and he was terrific. So that was the last time I was in that showroom until today. Around the corner is the Plaza Rewards desk where I got myself a player's card. Now, here's a fun fact from Lisa herself.
This is the Wheel of Fortune area. It's all Wheel of Fortune slot machines, and it's the first of its kind here in Las Vegas. It was over 40 of your favorite new ones, old ones, any Wheel of Fortune game you could imagine.
Near the rear of the casino, the Plaza just added a convenient check-in desk right near the garage elevators. The book at the Plaza is a William Hill race and sports book, and there's a bar conveniently located adjacent to it. Just check out that video wall with an 80 square foot viewing area. We are always on the lookout for art, and there's a lot to see here at the Plaza. This mural is on the wall at Pop-Up Pizza.
And he also did the mural right outside of Oscar's on the escalator. We can walk. We'll walk by it.
Oh, with free
Frank Sinatra.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so he does
I
this
saw
kind of
that.
collage style. And Mikey, the chef behind Papa Pizza, is from Brooklyn. So it's a lot of Brooklyn roots meets West Coast, California, Beastie Boys, hip hop inspired.
Lisa also pointed out that they just had the carpets in the property replaced with their own custom design.
The showgirl, fireworks, the pool inspiration is Palm Springs, retro Palm Springs meets vintage Vegas. So there's some palm trees and like the big leaves and casino chips, fireworks, Vegas, martini glasses for Oscars.
I'll be honest with you, the attention to detail in this carpet is absolutely amazing. From the back of the casino, we head up to the 3rd floor.
This is our convention center floor. We have UPS, so if you're doing a convention here, you can just ship all your stuff to UPS and then go right into
Is the bingo on this level?
Yes, we are doing Super Bingo right now, which we do about every other month. It used to be once a quarter, but now we've increased it because the demand is there. It brings people from all over the world to play bingo. I think we have about 800 people right now playing.
The Plaza has a very popular permanent bingo room, and for the Super Bingo tournaments like today, they use their ballroom. There are 2 other notable things on this floor as well. The Las Vegas Jerky Store has all the exotic jerky you could want, including buffalo and alligator. Also worth mentioning up here are the framed vintage photos from the Plaza's earliest years. On the same level as Oscar's is the 5-star rated Plaza Royal Wedding Chapel and Florist. This romantic venue seats up to 40 guests, and they offer the full experience: wedding planners, packages, flowers, and even coordinating your reception. If you're at the Plaza, make sure you stop at the top of the 2nd floor escalator and take a look at 50 years of history in these display cases. This was put together by the Museum of Gaming History, and it has the coolest memorabilia from the Union Plaza days. There's keychains, postcards, matchbooks, casino chips, menus. They even have a photograph from the first day the Plaza opened in 1971. And this wall mural just to the right was done by a local social media influencer. It's actually recent, but made to look vintage. Next on the tour, we headed outside. Just a short walk across the parking lot from the hotel, and looky what we have here. It's Core Arena, the first and only permanent equestrian center in downtown Las Vegas. There are 2 arenas for practice and exercise, and it can provide up to 80 stalls. Core Arena will host the PRCA-sanctioned Las Vegas Days Rodeo this November, what we used to know as Eldorado Days. And this year, the Plaza is a host hotel for the National Finals Rodeo in December. We'll leave a link in the description box in case you want to know more about the Plaza events around the NFR. All this touring has made me hungry. I think it's time for us to head back into the casino and get ourselves a nice big slice of pizza. Pop-Up Pizza is a New York-style pizzeria with a passion for freshness and quality. The tomato sauce is homemade, and the dough is made daily from a secret recipe. It's won Best of Las Vegas awards, and it's a real favorite with locals and tourists alike. But guess what? Lisa gave us a gift card, so we're going to get ourselves a slice of pizza.
Hello, we just finished our tour of the property with Lisa and we worked up a powerful appetite. She gave us a gift card for Pop-Up Pizza. Let me do the big reveal. This is our lunch. A pepperoni, a Supremo, and she told us the garlic knots cannot be passed up. It's about $20 for all this and 2 soda pops. We are going to have lunch.
All right, this is listed as the best pizza in Las Vegas. Pop-Up Pizza. Never had it before. I'm just going to take a little bite right now. And oh,
That is really good. I mean it. That is really good.
Right now, we want to thank Lisa for the great behind-the-scenes tour and everything else she provided for us in this fantastic visit to the Plaza.
Well, there you go. We're wrapping up our beautiful stay here at the Plaza in downtown Las Vegas. What did you think about this one, Paula?
I don't even have any words. This has been, I feel like a fairy princess the whole entire time I've been here. Everything about it, everything.
Everybody,
it's been amazing.
and we're not saying that because we were invited here to do this.
No.
This is from the bottom of our heart. Every single person that works here is unbelievable. They are just so nice. And not only that, but the visitors.
The guests. We had interactions with everyone in an elevator,
Yeah.
and the guests here are just so nice, and sometimes you don't get that on the Strip.
And
anyway,
we met more of you guys here than we have
ever anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
We clearly need to hang around downtown because we met so many of you. It was amazing.
Hey, we talked to our hostess, and she said, you know what? They do meet and greets for YouTubers.
So stay tuned. We may be doing something like that here at the Plaza. People have asked us for that.
If we can get enough folks to come, we would take them up on that offer. We think that's a great idea, right?
Right, we do.
All right. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was very involved. Oscars was terrific. We showed you just about everything. Well, we showed you everything.
We
there
showed
is
you
to
every
show
square
you
inch
at
of
the
this
Plaza.
property, including the outdoors.
That's right. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else, Paul?
No, just many, many thanks to Lisa and all the staff here at the Plaza for treating us so royally and allowing us to do two wonderful vlogs out of it.
They were terrific. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
everybody.